So this is a TikTok, and I don't really understand this trend. Maybe we can talk about it after I play it. But there's this, I don't know, there's this trend of women that are well past their prime, like into their 50s, 60s, or whatever, making TikToks about why they disqualify men. So just check this out over here.
I've had to let Mr. Adelaide go, and here's why. During a conversation with Mr. Adelaide, he complimented me by saying, "You look fit, you look like you work out." But then he hit me with, "How much do you weigh?" And it didn't sit well with me. And I challenged him a little bit on that question. I said, "What do you mean? How much do I weigh?" And we went through a whole bunch of numbers. And, look, I told him what I weigh because, it is what it is. But I didn't like the question. And I don't think weight is a conversation that you need to have with someone who you've never met. And I think that down the track, there's going to be a little bit of coercive control on this. Asking what my weight is, which is a controlling thing. Now, one of the followers has commented saying it's not a vanity thing. He's not asking you about a vanity thing. He's asking you with the subtext of it being a controlling kind of personality. When I asked him what his top 5 qualities were when he's looking for a partner, he said appearance, chemistry, banter, sexual chemistry he listed twice. And I'm like, come on, Mr. Adelaide, get deeper. Tell me loyalty. Tell me support. Tell me inspiration. Tell me something that's not just visual. So I sent him a text last night. I don't feel like we're engaging properly, and I'm kind of bowing out. And I wish you all the best with your search. He hasn't responded yet. But the more I've thought about it, the more I think, no, that's not for me. I want someone to adore me for who I am. I want to adore them for who they are. He'd actually questioned my coffee order. He said, "Do you have full fat milk in your latte?" I said, "Well, I have a macchiato, which has no milk." And he said, "Oh, good. There's no calories." And I was like, ooh, okay. Life's about balance, but I don't want pressure from someone monitoring my food intake. So bye, Mr. Adelaide.
So Adelaide's in Australia, for those of you that don't know. You ever been asked about what your height is?
Yes, many times.
It's like one of the first questions I usually ask is like, well, how tall are you? Yeah. Why is it okay for women to say, well, how tall are you, when men can't say, well, how much do you weigh?
I guess these two hadn't met before. This sounds like this is a dating app conversation. This guy also messed up. Like, you don't ever answer questions seriously when you're dealing with women. Like, oh, what are your top 5? I'd be like, shutting up, making a sandwich, doing stuff, crab walking naked backwards into the room. Like, just, she's not looking for you to answer seriously, man. Like, if you do that stuff, you're falling into the trap. You're failing a shit test. But yeah, I don't know why on earth a 50 plus, potentially 60-year-old woman, the hubris and the look at me that the average woman has is ridiculous. It's like, who are you? Why should anybody care that you're getting on this and you're talking about how you're disqualifying a guy? Like, I've maintained many times on this show, I'm just a normal, regular ass dude. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm a tiny, tiny microcosm in a microscopic speck in the microscopic corner of the internet. Like, I'm just a regular nobody. But these women, man, they all think they're own movie stars in their own main character of their life, which is a Hollywood movie, and they're performing for some phantom audience that is out there. But you get The Simps and all that stuff, so I guess there is somebody. But whatever. I don't know what else to say, because I said something earlier today. Like, I tweeted something. I responded to something you tweeted to, because there seems to be a lot
here. Why don't I put it up?
Yeah, bring that up.
Right, this is a gal with. I'm going to kill the music because it's going to copyright strike us. But it's just her dancing to the caption, "Nobody will want you," with 4 baby daddies, and then she's doing a little moonwalk dance to it, saying, "My new guy basically did a custom bathroom for me," and it's like, this is why, like, you're never going to win. You made a good point when you sort of respond to that. It's like guys saying, I got her, sort of thing. It's like there's always a dork out there that's going to give her the attention, that's going to give her what they want, which is why they're making, videos and stuff like this. Like, I gotcha.
Yeah, they will find somebody. Somebody will snatch them up. Like, guys waste so much time. Like, every guy that comes into the ladies' night comments, he's like, "Enjoy your boxed wine and your cats. You're going to die alone. No man's going to take you seriously." Like, sorry. They're going to. They will be fine. They'll probably get married. They'll probably have kids. Your amount of like, well, she's probably not going to be happy. It's like, but dude, in what way is any of you spending time or energy on that good for your life? It's a complete colossal waste of time. And I think it's because there's a lot of guys out there that are still in the rage phase and they want to see women fail. They don't want to see them win. And it's like, dude, like they're going to win whether you want them to or not. Maybe some won't, but most of them are. Most of them are going to get married. Most of them are going to have kids. Like, it shouldn't be any of your concern. Now, on the flip side, if I'm this woman's husband and I see her post something like this, like she's basically like all I can see during that video she's dancing on a guy's grave who's still alive. She's dancing on her husband's grave, basically saying, you took me. I'm self-admitting I'm a low quality chick with 4 kids from 4 different men. And not only did you take me, you built me a custom bathroom that I can dance in and make fun of people on the internet, using basically you as a trophy, saying, ha ha, internet, I was able to trick this man into building this for me. And I have 4 other men that I've had kids with before him. But again, the reason that guy's with her is because he doesn't know how to set boundaries. He probably didn't take offense to it. He probably was the one filming, or he probably laughed at it. He said, ha ha ha, yeah, you tell those internet men, honey. Like, I'm so glad that I get to deal with Chad, Tyrone, and Chad, and your other kids that aren't mine. But they're going to be fine. That's the reality of it. Like, kill the revenge fantasy. Stop trying to get back at women by projecting that you want them to fail or be lonely in life, because the vast majority of them won't be.
All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the Courses tab. Newer to the channel? Hit subscribe.